Hello, friends. Welcome to Calm Studio Gentle Yoga Online. My name is Melissa. Let's get started. So, come to a comfortable seated position on your mat, grabbing any oils that you'd like to use, any oils that you find uplifting. So, that can be generally it's citrus oils or minty oils, um, even some flower oils. Lang Lang is a great uplifting oil. Today I'm using cheer, which is a blend, and I'm also using tangerine. I couldn't find my Lang Lang. So anyway, let's come to the mat. So before I begin, if you do have a strap, I actually don't have a yoga strap with me today, but I'm going to use just an exercise strap. This is just a stretchy strap. So if you have anything that you can make a big loop with, then you can grab that now. That will be very helpful. And if you want a cushion to sit on to begin, today I'm in a little bit of a funk. Usually I can get out of these things when I'm feeling down. Usually something happens during the day and my spirits are lifted. And I don't know, if it's something that's going on in my life right now or the general state of affairs in this country, but I'm just feeling um, kind of down. So I was sitting there really not doing anything except feeling down. And I said, why don't I do some yoga? Because I'm sure I'm not the only person who's feeling this way. So I decided to make this recording. So I'm going to oil up. I'm going to oil up first. I'm going to take my tangerine. So any citrus oils that you have, if you have wild orange, green mandarin, tangerine, I love. It's the oil of spontaneity. So I'm going to breathe that in and rub it on the back of my neck. And then I'm going to take my cheer oil, which is citrusy and it's got vanilla in it and it smells nice and it's also uplifting. I'm using a roller ball for this one, so I'm going to roll that on. Cheer is a great oil to have for just this situation, and they actually go great together. Okay, so let's begin. I'm going to focus today on a lot of heart opening postures, because that's kind of good when you're feeling down, is to open up the heart, and that will be balanced with some forward bending. So we'll start with a heart opening mudra. So this will be lotus flower mudra. We'll connect the base of the hands, the fingers and the thumbs, and the rest of the fingers will stretch open. So you're kind of creating this lotus flower. Can you see it? Lotus flower shape. And you can put it right in front of the heart. And then you can close the eyes. Take a moment to take your attention inward. And as you breathe here, you can think about the phrase, my heart blossoms open, or I open my heart, or anything along those lines, any kind of heart opening affirmation. And just you can repeat that to yourself silently. So I'm going to use my heart blossoms open. And you're just breathing naturally here for 3 to 5 natural breaths. And then release the mudra. Place one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly, keeping the eyes closed. And let's take some deep belly breaths. And as you do this, think about expanding the belly and expanding the chest on the inhale. So inhale, expand the belly, expand the chest. And then exhale, feel the chest release and the belly deflate. So we'll take 5 to 8 breaths this way. You can go at your own pace. And when you finish those breathing patterns, then you can just relax for a moment, place your hands on your knees or your thighs, and just take a couple of natural breaths, keeping the eyes closed, and just checking in. How do I feel right now? And then gently opening the eyes. Okay, let's begin to roll the shoulders up, back, and around. And let's turn the head to the right and to the left. So just starting off with some gentle, slow movements. And then bring the head center. Let's drop the right ear to the right shoulder. So maybe that left hand reaches gently to the floor. You could even use your right hand to press very gently on the head. And then release the right hand. Let the head roll forward. Let the arms relax. Bring the head straight up. Take a breath. I'm moving nice and slow today. Okay, left ear, left shoulder. Right hand might reach down if that feels good. Left hand might rest. It's more of a resting of the hand than an actual pressing. It's like a resting the hand on the head. And just the weight of that hand and the arm will increase the stretch there. And then release the arms, let the head roll forward, hang center, and bring the head straight up. And I'm realizing that I'm quite tight in my shoulders and neck. Let's open up the chest. So bring the hands behind you. So you work to bring the hands behind you, reaching back. Hands can rest on the floor if you wish, or maybe the hands interlace in back if you have that flexibility. And then think about drawing the shoulder blades together, drawing the shoulders back. And let's take a couple good deep breaths here. And then release that. Roll the shoulders up, back, and around. Release the head side to side. And now this time I'm gonna put my hands behind me. I'm gonna slide one arm on top, one arm on bottom. So right now I have my right arm on top and my left arm is on bottom. So everybody has different flexibilities. Your hands might not even be able to slide back on your back too much. Maybe you can just bring your hands towards each other. Or maybe you can slide one arm on top, one arm on bottom. So I'll just show you. Seated, I'm just doing this. Okay, so one arm on top, one arm on bottom. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to switch the arms very slowly and very gently. Okay, so one arm is on top, one arm is on bottom. To whatever degree of flexibility you have, it doesn't matter. Then I'm going to slowly switch them. Take a breath. And switch them. And take a breath. And then switch them one more time. Okay, release, roll the shoulders. Woo, okay. I have one side of my body, everything always is on my right side, all my issues. What does that mean? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna come off, I'm gonna stretch the legs out straight. And move my props over here for now. And just take a moment to flex and point the feet. And if you want to take a couple of easy slides, on the legs, just like a gentle, very gentle forward bending. And then let's take an easy twist. So right hand outside left knee, left hand back behind, and breathe into that twist. And then switch sides. And again, you just want to think about lifting the chest a little. So lifting the heart and then rotating around. And then coming back center. Grab your strap, whatever you're using. Let's lie down on the mat on the back. So before you lie down, maybe you're going to loop that strap around your right foot. And then go ahead and lie back and stretch the right leg straight up in the air using that strap. So what I like to do here is kind of move the leg forward towards me and then ease off of it, breathing out as you move into the stretch. So I like to use ocean breath here, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, as if you were fogging a mirror. And that just helps the muscles to release a little bit and relax in the stretch. And then maybe just hold the leg in the stretch for one more good deep breath. And then I'm going to ease back. So you can bring the leg all the way down and you can put the left leg in, or you can bring the leg up and put the left leg in. So that we're switching legs either way. And then let's take three stretches with the ocean breath on the left leg. And then hold in the stretch wherever you are. Doesn't matter as long as you feel the stretch. Not pain, just a good stretch. Okay, then we're going to release the strap. You could just move that off to the side and bring both knees into the chest. So let's hug the knees in. You can rock a little bit, or you can circle the knees. And maybe you release the head again a little bit side to side. And then release the legs down. Turn the palms to the ceiling. Let it all go for one good deep breath. And then let's roll onto the stomach. And let's get into a little heart opening here. So we'll start with Sphinx pose. So create the pillow for the head. Take a good deep breath. So same thing that you did lying on your back. We're just going to take a moment here lying on the belly. And I like to use this time to check in with the lower back. How is it feeling? So you'll really notice when you're lying on your belly if your lower back is feeling tight. And then we're going to take the feet apart. So if your back is feeling tight, just proceed gently. Proceed, slowly, and just tune into how your body's feeling. And if something doesn't feel good, then just, ease back on it. So hands are underneath the shoulders. Slide the hands forward. Come up into Sphinx pose, and let's breathe here. Feels good. Release all the way down. Shift the hips a little bit side to side as you breathe and let go. Okay, let's take Sphinx pose again. Hands underneath the shoulders, slide forward, come up onto the forearms. If this feels good, you can stay here, or you can lift the elbows and come into seal. And breathe. And release all the way down. Slide the hands in, come up onto the hands and the knees. Before we take child's pose, we're going to take a couple of cat-cows. So find your position, your tabletop position. Knees underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders. Inhale as you drop the belly and lift the head. Exhale as you round the back and tuck the chin, pushing the floor away. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then release the feet, sit back on the heels, stretch the arms in front, and breathe in child's pose. Okay, come back onto hands and knees. We're going to get ready to move into downward facing dog. So if you use the chair, grab a chair and use your chair for downward facing dog, or toes curled under. Lift the knees, shift the weight back, and begin to walk it out. And then pressing both heels down, take a breath in downward facing dog. And then bring the knees down and go back to your child's pose. I'm just laughing. This probably wasn't the best choice of t-shirts. It's okay, doesn't matter. Take 3 breaths in child's pose. And then rise up, come back into your downward facing dog. Now let's stretch the right leg up, okay? If this doesn't feel comfortable for you, just keep your right leg on the floor. But we're going to stretch the right leg up if you wish, stretching it nice and high so that you can step it forward. So ideally you want to bring it between your hands, but maybe you move your right hand over towards the left to create some space to step that right foot forward. And then from here, we're going to spin the left heel down and rise all the way up. Okay, so now your hips are facing forward, your chest is facing forward. Let's bring the arms by the sides and turn the palms forward. And we are breathing in a version of Warrior One. From here, rise both arms up, inhale. Exhale all the way down, hands inside of the right foot. Turn the left foot forward and step the right foot back. We're back in downward facing dog. Stretch the left leg up. And step it all the way forward. Spin the left heel down so the right heel down so the right toes are turned towards the sides. And rise all the way up. Hips are forward, chest is forward, arms are by the sides. Shoulder blades are towards each other. Take a breath. On your next inhale, reach both arms up. As you exhale, step the right foot forward. Hold here. On your next inhale, rise the heels up off the floor. Exhale, release the heels down and bring the hands down behind you. Interlace if you can. You could also hold on to a strap, or you can just reach the arms back and take a breath. And then unlace the hands, roll the shoulders. Okay, good. How's everybody doing? I'm feeling a little better. All right, so let's come into Tadasana, mountain pose. Okay, so we're going to take a flowing sequence and add all these things, some of these elements together. And if at any time it feels like it's too much for you and you need to stop and take a break, it's perfectly fine. On your next inhale, stretch the arms up over the head. Exhale, reach out to the sides, come all the way down, fold over the legs. Take the hands to the shins, inhale as you lift halfway. Exhale, release over. Bend the knees, plant the hands. We're going to step the right leg far back. Right toes turn to the side, left toes are forward. We're going to come all the way up into our warrior one with the arms down by the sides. You can also interlace the hands behind you. Let's try that and breathe. Unlace the hands. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, bend the arms, come into goddess arms. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands come down inside of the left foot. Right toes turn forward and left foot is going to move out to the side and step back to downward facing dog. And breathe. Bring the knees down to the mat. Hands underneath shoulders. Cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. Flatten the back. Step the knees back and lower the body down to the mat. Take the feet apart. Slide the hands forward and come into Sphinx pose or seal pose. Release all the way down. Slide the hands in and press back to child's pose for 3 breaths. Rise up, downward facing dog. Stretch the right leg up and step it all the way forward. Spin the left heel down so the left toes are to the side and come all the way up and find that warrior one. Arms down by the sides or interlaced behind you. On your next inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, goddess arms. Inhale up. Exhale all the way down to the inside of the right foot. We're going to take that flow again. Left toes turn forward. Right foot moves out to the side and steps back. Downward facing dog. Lower the knees down. Cat, cow. Inhale and cow. Exhale and cat. Flatten the back. Walk the knees back. Lower the body down. Feet apart. Slide into Sphinx pose or seal pose. Lower down. Press back child's pose for 3 breaths. All right, my friends, rise up. Downward facing dog. Last time. Walk the feet forward towards the hands, hang over the legs. If you want to hold on to the elbows here, let's take a couple of breaths here with soft knees. Stretch the arms out to the side, coming all the way up over the head. Palms together, feet together. You can take an easy back bend here. Draw the hands down to the heart. And then rise the arms up. Take the hands apart. See if you can lift the heels off the floor as you inhale. And exhale, heels down, palms together, and hands to the heart. Relax the arms down by the sides. Okay. All right, so we're going to take a moment here to work on dancer pose. Now, I do have my strap here. Are we going to work on dancer pose today? Maybe not today. Let's not go to dancer pose today. Let's go to high lunge instead. Okay, so high lunge is very similar to warrior one, except your back heel is off the floor. So if you come into mountain pose, you step your right foot far back, right heel is off the floor and left knee is bent. So with this right foot facing forward, it's a much bigger stretch on the top of your right thigh. And obviously the further back, maybe not obviously, the further back you bring that right foot, the deeper that stretch is going to be on the top of that right leg. And then you can reach the arms up, and this is high lunge. And then relax the arms all the way down. I'm going to do something a little different here. So I'm going to spin that heel down. I'm going to turn away from you. So you're going to turn towards your right. And then you're going to turn towards, you're going to continue to turn towards your right. I'm going to switch to the other side. So I'm going to switch now. The left heel will be off the floor. The right leg will be bent. Stretch the arms up. High lunge here. And then relax the arms all the way down. Turn the feet forward. And let's turn, okay, turn both feet forward. So you're going to be facing me. I'm going to turn around just so I'm not talking with my back to you. But with your feet wide apart, we're going to go ahead and hang over the legs. Just taking a forward bend as complementary pose. Okay, let the head go and breathe. Okay, take the hands to the thighs, press the chest out, come all the way up, and then just heel toe the feet in. Okay, and let's come down onto the mat. And let's lie down on the mat on the back. So just lie down and let everything go. Take a moment to check in. How's everything feeling? So if you've ever worked on dancer pose is bringing one leg behind you. So please stay where you are. It's bringing one leg behind you and you hold onto your foot. And we're going to do the same version of that on the mat. So balance won't be involved, but it's a great way to kind of prepare, and maybe next class we might work on dancer pose a little bit more. Let's lie on the side first. So lie on your right side. Bring your left knee into your chest. See if you can hold on to your left ankle. And then we're just going to draw that knee back. Okay, if this doesn't feel comfortable for you, you can hold on to the knee and work to bring it back this way. And if you can't hold on to the leg, you can just stretch the leg back and lean forward a little bit. And you can even do it on the floor. You can stretch your leg back behind you and you'll still get a stretch there. Okay, release down. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So you can just roll over to lie on your left side. I'm just going to turn around here just so my voice will be projected forward. So we're going to lie on the left side and bring the right knee into the chest. Just hug it in for a moment and then work to take it back, either on the floor, off the floor. Maybe you're holding on to your knee. Maybe you can reach your ankle. So this is going to give you a good indication of what you can do when we're doing the same stretch lying on the belly. So if you cannot reach your ankle, if that feels uncomfortable for you, now you know that. And we're going to transition to lying on the floor. So go ahead and roll over onto the belly. And just make a pillow for the head and just take a breath. Let everything relax into the floor. So the idea is here, we're going to bend one leg. So I'll just start with my leg that's closer to you guys. So I'm going to start by bending my right leg. And I'm going to see if I can grab onto that leg. So I know this is going to be challenging for a lot of people. You might not be able to grab onto that leg. That's okay. If you can't, just bend the leg and reach back with the arm. Okay. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to keep the left arm bent and see if you can rise the chest up away from that left arm. So you might be here or you might be here. And breathe. And then release all the way down. Make the pillow for the head. Shift the hips side to side and let that lower back release. So this is a big contraction for the lower back. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So now the right arm is going to be bent. The left arm is going to reach back towards the left ankle. Okay, whether it reaches that or not, doesn't matter. And then using your right arm, maybe you press your chest away from the mat. And if that feels like too much, then don't do it. Just rest your head on your right arm, your right forearm. And then release all the way down. Make the pillow for the head. This time let's bend the knees. And just let the feet go side to side. And then settle center, relax the legs down. Another good deep breath here. And now we're going to roll onto our backs. I'm going to take happy baby pose. So start by rolling over and then just bring both knees into the chest. Hug the knees for a moment. So you really want to focus on your spine pressing into the mat. And if you can, just imagine that spine lengthening. So imagine the tailbone is reaching away from you, the crown of the head is reaching away from you, and your spine is just pressing into the mat. And then take the knees apart. So you want to think knees outside the torso, raise the feet towards the ceiling. So if you can, think about the bottoms of the feet as if they were balancing a tray or two trays. So feet are flat towards the ceiling, lower back is pressing down. So if you can hold on to the backs of the thighs, you can hold on to the front of the shins. You can hold on to the outside edges of the feet if you have that flexibility, or you can take the peace fingers, first two fingers, inside the big toe and hold on to the big toe. The idea is you want to think about your knees being outside of your torso and the knees are kind of reaching for the floor. Feet stay nice and wide. And breathe here in happy baby pose. And if you want to rock a little bit side to side, it feels nice. Take one more breath here. And then give the knees another hug. And now you can either take waterfall, just bring the legs up in the air, or you can take legs against the wall. If you want to take a moment to find a wall or rest your legs on a chair. But we're going to move into an inversion that you can move into easily. So either legs against the wall or just legs up in the air. If you don't have a wall and you don't like legs up in the air, then you can take happy baby pose again. I think I'm going to do actually waterfall here. If you like waterfall, but it feels uncomfortable, you can always just do it one leg at a time. So whatever inversion you take, make your way there. And once you're there, I want you to take 8 good deep breaths at your own pace. If you are in waterfall, I'm just going to mention this. A lot of people do this when they're in waterfall. So think about the tailbone being down and almost like your legs are at a right angle. And breathe. After you've taken at least 8 good deep breaths, then I want you to work your way back to the mat, back to lying on the back, hugging the knees into the chest. And let's finish up with wind relieving. So we'll keep the right knee into the chest, stretch the left leg down straight. Inhale first. Exhale, bring the forehead towards the right knee. Release the head down. We're going to take it one more time, same side. It's nice if you can use ocean breath here, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And if you want to lift the leg that's on the floor, just a couple inches off the floor to intensify the pose, feel free. Inhale first. Exhale, lift. Full exhale, and then release all the way down. Bring the left knee in, stretch the right leg down. Inhale first. Full exhale as you lift. And then release everything down so you relax in between. And then take it one more time. And then release down. And then stretch your left leg down straight. And we're going to move into Shavasana. So take a moment to get yourself comfortable. Relaxing on the floor, letting everything go. If you'd like to put a pillow or 2 pillows underneath your knees or a pillow underneath your head, that might feel nice. If you want to take any essential oils, I'm going to take another shot of tangerine. Okay, and then settle in for your Shavasana. I'm going to take a few moments here. I'm going to be silent so that you can take this time to fully relax and let go. Just imagine your body releasing into the floor and notice anything that might come up for you. And take a good deep breath and then let it go. Begin moving the body gently. Fingers and toes, hands and feet. Maybe taking a full body stretch. Transitioning to a side lying position. Taking another breath. And then making your way gently up into a comfortable seated position, keeping the eyes closed. And let's return to lotus flower mudra, connecting the base of the wrists, the pinkies and the thumbs, and the rest of the fingers stretching open. Let the heart lift, using any heart opening affirmation. My heart blossoms open, or my heart shines forward. My heart opens to the universe, anything along those lines, or make up your own. And then bringing palms together, gently bowing head to hands if you wish. The divine light in me honors the divine light in each of you. It is with deep gratitude that I practice with you today. Namaste. And you can open your eyes as you feel ready. Thanks for joining me. I hope you feel better. I certainly do. I always feel better when I do yoga, but I'm just like everybody else. Sometimes it's just hard to get to the mat. So you all inspire me and motivate me to come to the mat, and I hope that I do for you as well. Have a great week, and I'll see you